Gonna do a little pre-lift live. Let's see. Today we'll be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. We talk about Turtle Man 3, of course. We'll be talking about uh, East versus West, most likely. Let's see. We can talk about today's training. A whole bunch of stuff. We can talk about a whole bunch of stuff. But I got the Turtle Man Facebook page up right now. If you're wondering what the Facebook page is, we got a whole bunch of information on there. Location, the dates, July 25th. The name of the event is going to be on the Facebook page, the Turtle Man Classic 3 and Connecticut State Championship Arm Wrestling Tournament. That's the name of the Facebook page, so definitely check it out. It's got information on there about the event. Let's see, July 25th is the day of the event. Weigh-ins and signups will end at 11 a.m. So make sure you don't miss weigh-ins and sign up if you want to do the tournament. Tournament's going to start at noon. The day before, we will have early weigh-ins. Date and time to be announced. But the earliest that we will weigh anybody in is 24 hours before the event. So the earliest that we can weigh anybody in is going to be Friday at noon. We'll do a 24-hour max early weigh-in. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be a good time. We'll have classes for everybody, all the way up to, professional, best of the best, all the way down to people just starting out, first timers. We'll have a true first timer class where only first timers will be allowed in that class. If you are not a first timer, now when we say first timer, we mean zero experience. So people that have never even seen an arm wrestling table. Carolyn, what's going on? She's got the turtles in there. She says, "Let's go, Nick," with the muscle emoji. That means she's getting excited for Turtle Man 3. That's what's up right there. Yeah, good things are happening. Let's see. Yesterday, I went down and met with a t-shirt company, which the meeting went great. All right, let's see. Scorpion. Let's see. Scorpion says hi. Oh, well, wait. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. You picked a good time. We'll talk about Turtle Man 3. It's a charity arm wrestling tournament going on July 25th. But it's going to be sweet. Alan says, "Oh, that's awesome. A t-shirt company, Nick." Yeah, it's going to be sweet. The guy's his name is Harry. I forgot if I'm not mistaken. As you guys know, I got the memory problem with the names. I'm pretty sure it was Harry. He's a nice guy, so I think he's going to hook us up a little bit for the because of the charity event. So that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Carolyn says, and 3 big sponsors is awesome. Yeah, it definitely is, Carolyn. It definitely is. We never had this situation. We've had one big sponsor, one platinum, one main sponsor for the first 2 events. This year we had 3, which is awesome. So, that being said, if you guys were waiting for for a spot on the back of the shirt, unfortunately, well, it's good. It's good for the charity, that's for sure. But we have no more room left on the back of the shirt. We do have a few spots left for other sponsors packages like the table name and stuff like that. We got some silver spots left. All right, Scorpion. Scorpion's birthday today. So happy birthday, Scorpion. Hopefully you get a good workout in. We always like to say you got to hit your birthday workout. So I hope it's a good one, man. So let's see. Carolyn says, I wonder who is going to be the last table sponsor. How much is the sponsorship package, Nick? So the silver is, let me see, I got my handy dandy information right here. So our silver spot is it gets a spot on the table, it gets a table named after you. Um, it goes for 250. You get the table name. You get the table named after you. That's a silver spot. I mean, we do have more, but we only have one left on the main stage. We have the sit down table on the side of the stage, and we have the kids table on the side of the stage. Um, but for the main stage, we only have one spot left. Scorpion says, "Thank you, man. Absolutely, absolutely." Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I missed a couple. Let's see. Leah says, I don't know what they mean, but I appreciate you watching. And Carolyn says, shout out to that camera guy. Hashtag 18 hours, meta glasses, the strip. Where's Phil? Hashtag the room upgrade. Pre-live live has been such a blast, Nick, and awesome practice and mass at the cellar. Cella. I said that wrong. Cella. Yeah, thank you very much, Kayla. I agree. It's a good time. I'm having fun. I'm glad you're having fun as well. But yeah, Josh is down there. Let's see, he might maybe had a long night filming, so maybe he's still sleeping. But you know what? I'm gonna let I don't want to do any spoilers. I'll let Josh tell the people next time he hops on. But there's some big news for that camera guy 98. Also, too, we got some new friends. So if you guys like arm wrestling, definitely check out that camera guy 98. He's down in Arkansas right now at the East versus West event, filming. There's some big news. I got to remember not to spoil the big news. It's going to be tricky, but we will see. But he's down there filming. He's I've said it before. He's going to have the best behind the scenes footage um, out there. Um, I'm not being biased because we're buddies. I generally think he's going to have the best footage quality and all that good stuff. Galen says, "Oh, that's awesome." And also, let's like and share, friends. And let's see. Scorpion says, "Can you give me a blue badge?" I'm not sure what you mean by that. It must be like a YouTube thing. Must be like a YouTube thing. Maybe you mean like you want the members? Maybe that's what you mean. You want the members? If that's the case, you're gonna have to become a member. Let's see. How do you Prest? I think that's right. Preston. There we go. Preston says so. Oh, the blue shield. Oh, that's for moderators. That's for moderators, man. I only let people I personally know be the moderators. Like Carolyn. Carolyn's a moderator, and she also says, "Oh damn! Don't tell me he's going to be walking out with the posse." No spoilers. No spoilers, Kalen. Nice try. Nice try. Phil, what's up? What's up? Phil says, "Where's our man? Where's our man in the field? He might be sleeping. He might be resting. Um, maybe he's resting. You never know. You can have a big day today and tomorrow, and then Sunday as well. I think he's driving back on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a big weekend. So he might be resting." Carolyn says, "Team America and Auden Larrett, let's go." Absolutely. It's going to be a good time. Carolyn says, "Phil, you blew him off, buddy. LOL. No room upgrade." That's what happened. That's what happened. Let's see. Preston says, "What time is it for you?" Uh, let's see. It's a pre-lift time. It's time we do our pre-lift live. But let's see. It's about 6 a.m. It's about 6 a.m. if that helps. So let's see. Some reason YouTube hid that comment, but that's all right. Phil says, "Carolyn True," and he's currently sitting here bored. Wish I was out there with his buddy Josh. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. But we gotta take the good with the bad. The bad is, you're not able to make the event. But the good is, we're still gonna be able to see a good amount of it. We got the guy on the inside, that camera guy 98. He's our man on the inside, getting all the secret footage. So it's good. It's good. It's gonna be sweet. Big John, what's up, man? He says, "Happy National Donut Day." Ah, it's a good day. And he says, "Only up to two so far." Oh, only two donuts. So I imagine you have a box of 10 donuts in your truck right now with two spots missing. That's what I imagine. There's 10 donuts left. Let's see. Kalen says, "Phil, can I believe it? He drove 18 hours." Yeah, that's impressive. One shot too. I think he tried to sleep, but he couldn't or something like that. But 18 hours in one shot, that's impressive. It definitely is. Anybody that disagrees, try to drive 18 hours in one shot. It's it's a tough one. Let's see. Preston says the time for me is 4:56 a.m. All right, all right. That's a good time for the pre-lift live, that's for sure. Ram, what's going on? Let's see. Phil says 18 hours is a record for sure. I've drove 12 hours before, and it was a killer. Just hope his back is okay. Yeah, man, I feel you. 12 is the most I've driven. Maybe 13, maybe. Um, but yeah, the first I've driven is the Carolinas one shot. It's about 12 or 13, whatever, something like that. But 18 hours, that'll do it. That'll do it. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think the truckers are legally allowed to drive that much. I think they're only allowed to drive 12 or something like that legally. Is there any truckers? in the chat. Fact check that. Fact check what I just said. So let's see. Kaylin says, Nick, I looked at flights earlier in the week for from Waterbury or Hartford to Arkansas was 380. But at least Josh is getting the scoop for us and rubbing shoulders. LOL. Good man. That camera guy. Absolutely. He's doing good things out there. He's making the sacrifice for us. You know, the 18-hour drive, the sciatica, the back, all that's good stuff that comes with sitting for almost all day. Oh man. Let's see. Ram Ram says it's birthday time. Ah, today must be your birthday, Ram Ram. So happy birthday, man. Let's see. Carolyn says the camera guy is the level of Gary Roberts and commands new respect. Absolutely. He's getting out there, getting the footage, getting all the good stuff. And no spoilers. I'll let Josh tell you the big news, but there's big news from that camera guy. Galen says, to Phil, I still say you stood him up, bro. LOL. That's all right. It happens. It happens. Phil says 45-minute break every 4.5 hours. 45 for 4.5. Easy to remember. All right. That's what I'm talking about. We like easy to remember stuff. That's the stuff we can usually remember, the easy stuff. Let's see. I'm not sure how to say this name, but I can read those numbers. 123 says, you is with country. He also says hi. So I think you mean what country I'm in, if I'm not mistaken. Good old USA. Some people like to say. Some people like to call it United States. You know, a whole bunch of names, but United States, America, depends on your mood. So let's see. Preston says, "Do you know how old you have to be a truck driver?" Um, I want to say it depends on the license, but I think a regular CDL, I think is 18. I want to say, but if I'm not mistaken, I think you got to be 21 to drive like the hazmat, the chemicals and all that stuff. But someone fact check. If there's any truckers in the chat, definitely fact check that. Let's see. Carolyn says, Nick, yes, LOL. I thought that the sciatica, etc., but he's young and looks fresh. Way to go, Josh. And he has his new camera bag, makes him happy. Absolutely. The new camera stuff brings a little, say a big smile, maybe a big smile to the camera guy. Let's see. Phil says to Carolyn, I got him a present and everything. World got in the way. He'll never forgive me. The camera girl 98 gonna divorce me. Hey, you gotta take the good with the bad, man. You gotta take the good with the bad. Carolyn says, Phil, LOL, looks like he's doing okay. I wouldn't worry about it. Plus, you gave him more time to get footage, so it worked out for the better. Hashtag Aiden. Hashtag Parker. Yeah, I saw those videos. Those were good ones. He's getting some good interviews of the athletes. Let's see. Phil says truck driver. Okay, you need to be 25 years plus in the UK. Okay. Even for just a regular CDL. That's interesting. Preston says, what about the US? Um, I'm just going off of a guess, educated guess. I'd say 18 for regular. Um, I'm pretty sure it's 18. I had a cousin driving a truck. I want to say he was 18 when he started driving. Um, but I want to say like the hazmat truck. I think you got to be 21 at least. Let's see. Phil says insurers won't cover unless 25, but CSM be qualified from 18. I see what you're saying. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Kalen says, Nick, we're going to have a multi-team practice in Bangor at the sports arena. Looks like an amazing venue for a tournament also. Very family friendly. 7 pool tables, bowling, putt-putt golf, arcade. There must be another part to that because it stops at all TH. That's sweet, Kalen. That's sweet. That practice sounds awesome. Let's see. Phil says USA same, but FELM 21 CDL not restricted. Okay. Ah, very interesting. That's good. That's good to know. Let's see. Kalen says all the stuff where I went to practice with Philip Adams, hashtag super heavyweight. He says he wants the winner of you versus Sully in due course. All right. Tell him to keep on wanting because I don't know. I still don't know who these guys are, but I know who these guys are. But tell them to keep up the good. Tell them to keep training, and maybe if they keep training hard, we'll get there. Let's see. Preston says, "Okay, I figured out what job to get." Phil says, "From 21 years old." Let's see. Kalen says, "Thanks, Nick. We're luring out the Aerostick country pullers, one person at a time, and the folks starved for looking a practice." Yeah, I feel you, Kalen. Practices bring the people in, especially once they start getting big and fun and people start making gains. Kalen says, "Thanks, Nick. I'll tell them, LOL, hashtag keep training." That is true. That is true. I got some athletes on my radar. So until they get to the point where they start, you know, beeping on my radar, take it, we'll take it from there. Wait for those beeps to come on the radar. Oh man, that's funny. Let's see, what else can we talk about, guys? Any topics you guys would like to talk about? Um, let's see. We could talk about Turtle Man 3. We could talk about the East versus West. We can go over some of the matches. So let's see. Phil says 6 a.m. Nick, you must be a morning person. What you usually hit the sack like 10 a.m., but I think you mean 10 p.m. I'm a midnight guy. Oh, there we go, 10 p.m. Um, yeah, I mean it just kind of works. It kind of works out that way. I usually have clients early. I usually have clients like 4, 5, sometimes 6. Um, so I usually train. I train my clients. Then we do the pre-lift live. Um, then I lift, and then normally later on in the evening, um, I have my evening clients. Um, you know, most most people work regular jobs, 9 to 5. So most people's time to train is before or after work. So my busy times are usually like you know, 4 to 7, 4 to 8, depending, and then the same thing with the evening, 4 to 8 p.m. So it kind of worked out. I wasn't always a morning person. It just worked out that way. Let's see. Carolyn said, "I hope Josh gets you a code, Nick, for East versus West. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. But now we just got to think of a cool, catchy name. You know, could be as simple as Stone or Team Stone or something like that. Stone would be an easy one to remember and type. People will get those. I don't know what they're doing for a discount. Oh, but also too, if you guys are looking for a discount code, I do know Lucky has a discount code. So check out Lucky's discount code before you buy. Uh, if anyone has Lucky's YouTube, definitely if you put the link in the description, that'd be awesome. So let's see. Kalen says, Josh, please ask Mr. Baxter when East versus West is coming to Boston, Jersey, or New England, or Bangor, Maine, the Cross Center. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm sure they'll move around the country, but I think it's a matter of time. I think um, Atlantic City would probably be a good spot. I mean, I don't know how much the venue was. That'd be my only thought that would possibly keep them away from it. Atlantic City is maybe the cost, but I'm just thinking out loud. But yeah, I think they'll be back eventually. I think they're kind of go different areas throughout the country, but we will see. Oh, thank you very much, Carolyn. Um, that is Lucky's YouTube. So definitely check that out. She's got the I know it's like I can't remember the her discount code. I want to say it's Lucky something. I know it's Lucky something. It might just be Lucky One or Lucky. So let's see. Carolyn says, let's like and share, friends. Thank you very much, Carolyn. And Phil says, beat me to it. Yeah, man, it's hard to compete with Carolyn. You gotta be fast. You gotta be fast. Speaking of competing with Carolyn, I'm excited to see how that ladies class is gonna do. Um, I think it's gonna be bigger. Last year was awesome. We had like an hour, most likely even 2 hours of just solid, just ladies arm wrestling, which was awesome. Um, I think we're gonna have more. I think we're gonna have more this year. So that's awesome. That is awesome. So let's see. Carolyn says, Phil, you can do it next time, bro. I had to leave Nick's stream to find it. LOL. I definitely appreciate that, Carolyn. Yeah, YouTube doesn't make it easy. They always got to put the extra steps in there. Good old YouTube. Oh, Dr. David Stone is also down there in Arkansas. He messaged me and he asked me if a signed East versus West strap from the athletes would be a good item for the donation items for Turtle Man 3. And I said, heck yeah, that's an awesome idea. Um, so far, I want to say I think Levon, Travis Bajan signed it, and it's only Friday, so I can only imagine all the other names that are going to be on it. So we'll have a signed East versus West strap by Levon, Travis Bajan, and more to come. We also have this sweet ladies t-shirt I got in the bag. Keep it nice and nice. A ladies t-shirt donated by ours truly, Carolyn. Thank you very much. A ladies tank top team Twin City Pullers. This will be one of our items for the raffle items, as well as we got the lunchbox. This was donated by Marisol, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lunchbox. And there's some goodies in there. There's some mystery goodies in there. So that'll be another item for our donation item with the strap. So things are coming together, guys. Things are coming together. Let's see. Kalen says, Dr. David Stone, darn. Good so long as he's at Turtle Man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I agree, Carolyn. Let's see. Alden says hi. What's up, man? Yeah, we're just doing our pre-lift live. We're talking about some arm wrestling stuff. So let's see. Kalen says, I love to see Dr. David Stone round robin sit down super match on Sunday with Brian Jones, Dustin Homestead, and Brian Johnson, the 154 quad squad. Ah, that could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Yeah, that 154. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a very intriguing idea. Let's see. Let's see. Kalen says, I'm thinking Dr. David Stone definitely going to be there as his priority is the charity. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree, Kalen. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's I think he said it's his wife's birthday or something the day before. I think he said he's going to be in the area. I think he said he's going to be, in the area, but also I think he said he's going to do the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. But if he misses the tournament, we got to kick him off the team. Rules are rules. I didn't make the rules, but somebody's got to follow them, right? Kalen says, "Oh yes, awesome, absolutely, absolutely." Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see. Also, too, if you guys know anybody that would like to referee at the event, let us know. We're looking for referees. Um, if you're if you're a newer referee, say if this would be your first time, we have we have multiple experienced veteran referees that we can put you with. Um, or if you're a veteran referee and you want to help out a good cause, that'd be awesome. That'd be greatly appreciated. So let's see. Let's see. Kalen says I need to get a super match to bribe James Road Mason to be my color corner person. LOL. That one of my angles. LOL. So maybe I'm reading this wrong, Kalen. What do you mean by to be my color corner? Maybe I'm overthinking this. But I like the super match. I like the super match idea. Definitely super match. Bribe James. 'Cause I don't think he's gonna make it this year. He said, or I heard. Maybe I heard it through the grapevine, or isn't that what they say? I heard something that I don't think he's gonna make it this year. Carolyn says where James wants to go to Devon's event. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it's on the same day. Um, but that's all right. That's all right. I know the right call, in my opinion, is Turtle Man 3. But he's young. He's young. He'll learn. He'll he'll learn as he matures. Yep, just like that, Carolyn says, "We will see." That is true, we definitely will. We definitely will. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Total Man 3, I mean, I'm the whole entire weekend is gonna be awesome. We'll be there Friday, doing the early weigh-ins. If we're not there doing the early weigh-ins, we'll be right here doing them. Um, yeah, the whole entire weekend is gonna be awesome. Kalen says he is young, he will get lost in the crowd, lol, and he will feel like regret. Everyone is young once, lol. Very true. You know, it's a lesson you got to learn for yourself. You know, that's very true. That's very true. I asked one time. I asked my grandfather, if he had any advice to give to his younger self. Just I was just, you know, popped in my head one day, and he said, "Let's see." He said, "Because because it wouldn't really matter because you could give your younger self all the advice you want, but they wouldn't listen. They probably wouldn't listen, So it was very something like that. It was very interesting. Sometimes you can give all the advice you want, but sometimes they got to learn for themselves. So it's good. That's very interesting. But that being said, if anyone sees them, try to talk them into it. Should be sweet. And also, too, tell him it's a family friendly event. So he's got to be on his best behavior. Kayla knows what's up. She says, awesome. Hashtag the Roger built. That is true. That is true. Kayla also says, LO Nick. Too true, LOL. Yeah, I feel you. Kayla knows what's up. Yeah, I'm excited. Turtle Man 3. I mean, the whole entire weekend is going to be awesome. Let's see. So far, it's looking like we're gonna have some super matches. The only thing I know for sure is the super matches will be on Sunday. If super matches are, um, let's see, the super matches are going to be. It's going to be kind of set up like a tournament, meaning the athletes must pay an entry fee for the super matches. Um, which the money would also go to the charity. Um, I'm not sure on the entry fee for the super matches. It would probably be, similar to a tournament entry, um, but it's going to be something like that. It's going to be something like that. We're still talking about seminars. We're still talking about seminars. I'm talking with some people, some athletes. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, I'm just thinking out loud with the seminars. Um, I know sometimes they're open seminars. Sometimes you have to buy a ticket. What do you guys think is the average ticket price for a seminar? Now, when I say like a seminar, I'm thinking more of like a with an elite level puller. Um, so I'm trying to think of what I've seen. I've seen. I want to say I've seen $100. I've seen 20. I've seen 100. I think that's the range I've seen before, 20 to 100 per person. But I've also seen free ones before, so it's interesting. It's interesting. So let's see. Kalen says Corey Miller was on Craig Sublier's yesterday, and Corey is doing final testing for the Airs Arm 2.0, where promotion events in our area will, excuse me, will all be promoted on Airs and be promoted, plus many other features. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, let's see, we put our tournament in the Airs. So they'll be in the last 2 years we did the Airs. Let's see. There was a bug. I remember there was a bug last year with the system, so hopefully that's all debugged. The only good bug is a dead bug, isn't that what they say? Ah, Josh, what's going on, man? I was telling the people, you got some big news to tell. Now I've been trying not to spoil the big news, so I figured I'd let you hop on and tell the people yourself. But it's been tricky. It's been tricky for me not to spoil the big news. But that is awesome. Galen says that camera guy, Gary Roberts 2.0. Yeah, give it time. Give it time. Soon, people won't even know who Gary is. They'll just be talking about that camera guy. Carolyn says, "Oh no, Nick, that's why you had to go old school with paper brackets at last minute." Yeah, that was part of it. That was part of it. Also, too, somebody unplugged our computers. Somebody unplugged our laptop. The gym wouldn't show me the security camera. They wouldn't let me see it for some reason. They don't trust me, but that's all right. Somebody unplugged the cord. We were doing the laptops, and everything went black. Everything just turned off, and finally figured out somebody unplugged it. Now it could have been maybe they walked by it, kicked the cord out. It could have been something like that. But it also could have been if somebody could have been plugging in their vape. If that's the case, that's worst case scenario. But yeah, there was some interesting stuff last year. But we got a good team. Everyone worked very, very hard to get everything going together. Yeah, it was last year was very interesting. We had so many late entries. I want to say like 50% of the tournament showed up at like 11, 11:30, 11:45, 12:30. The event starts at 12. Signups ended at 11. So there was a lot of interesting stuff. Also, too, don't be late this year. Don't be late this year. We're not going to be as nice as we were last year. Um, Signups end at 11 o'clock. So 11:01, signups are finished. So definitely do not be late. Now, what I'm about to say it's not guaranteed. There is a small chance we will be able to get you in the event if you are late, but it's not guaranteed. The only thing that is guaranteed, if that is the case, there will be a huge late fee. So definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. So don't be late. We have 2 days to sign up. Friday, all days for signups and weigh-ins. The whole entire morning from 8 to 11, signups and weigh-ins. So it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Galen says, Josh, how's Dexter and Baxter? Oh, looks like he's gonna tell you right now, Galen. All right, what's going on, man?
What's going on, big dog?
Just doing the old pre-lift live. How about yourself? I hear you got some big news.
I do. I do. Said it looks like they asked me to be main camera on stage at East First West 24. So I made it to the big time.
That's what's up, man. That's awesome.
Made it to
I
the
mean,
big time
I think it's definitely a smart call by them. You know, get you on the main camera, but that is awesome.
because Aaron, the gentleman that's normally the guy on stage, somebody isn't here, so he had to move up into his position, and they didn't have anybody to fill it. And they're working with a lot of new people. And they asked me, they were like, "Hey, could you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I could do whatever you need." So it looks like I'll be using that pretty sick Sony rig on that gimbal.
I see. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're gonna be right on the stage, right?
I'm gonna be right on the stage. I'm gonna be the guy behind the ref's
The ref.
shoulder, getting that shot again, just like at Natty Bros.
That is great. That is great. I think that's a perfect spot. I think that's right where you should be. I think that's a good spot right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. They even asked me if I would mind flying to UAE or Africa to help them do work. I was like,
That,
count me in.
that's
You buy the
awesome.
ticket,
That
I'll
is
be
awesome.
there.
That is awesome. Yeah, it seems like a good deal. Yeah, they gotta get the ticket because that daily commute is gonna get rough, man. Let's see. Let's see.
Good
Kalen says,
stuff.
Josh, I told you, bro. Yeah, Kalen's rooting for you.
Thanks, Carolyn. So hopefully see what we could do today. Maybe we'll get some what's today? Today,
Friday, if
are
I'm
they
not
doing the press
mistaken.
conference today? I think they're doing a press conference today, right?
If I'm not mistaken, the press conference, but also the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
the
right.
tournament
I
Friday?
keep I keep I keep thinking that I'm a day behind because it was supposed to take 2 days to get here.
You're ahead of the game. That's what's
So
up.
yeah, that was a brutal 18 hours straight, and whew, fuck.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's 18 hours. That's a lot. I mean, if you don't believe it, just try sitting down in a chair for 18 hours, you know?
Bro, my sciatic was so on fire. I had so much pain going down my right leg from my cheek all the way down. It was fucking brutal. Like where I'd have to stop every 2 hours and I'd get out of the car and I'd be hobbling bad. People are looking at me like, eh. I'm like, fuck.
Oh man. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. But a nice promotion makes the pain go away, I hear.
I don't know. I got so excited when they asked me. I never asked if I was getting paid, so I have no fucking idea. Somebody asked me, they're like, "Hey, that's awesome. You getting paid?" And I went, "Fuck."
Oh man. When right before you leave, just walk up to them and go, "Money, please." See what they say. Oh man. Oh man, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Carolyn says UAE. I wonder what they're apart from Dubai. I believe they were the first ones that came up with the king of the table over in Dubai,
UAE. Um,
United Arab Emirates.
okay.
That was one of the places that I got deployed to in El Dhafra.
Okay.
But she asked were they apart from Dubai. There's things in Abu Dhabi, stuff like that. Yeah, we shot the shit about all that stuff when I was deployed over there. So they're good people, man. They're real good people.
And it looks like they like arm wrestling. So that's a plus. That's a plus.
I mean, they do stuff in Ghana, all kinds of UFC stuff. So I'm in. I'm in. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, good things are happening. Everybody's got to be excited now. Let's
Oh,
see. Yeah, take your time. Carolyn says, Josh, you drove 18 hours. That commands respect and shows your commitment. It speaks volume. Absolutely. Absolutely.
there's only one person who outdid me, and I think that was Aaron. He had to drive 24 hours. The gentleman that I can't say that I'm replacing. I'm just stepping into a spot while he moves into a higher position.
Yeah, that's a good hike right there. 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's a, that's a good hike. Let's see. Carolyn says, Josh, who is going to film the King of the Table for Billy Ortegas?
That's going to be Robert Kelly.
Good old RK. She also says,
Because
Josh back. What's up?
does she know that Billy's running the tournament today?
I wonder, Kalen, do you know that Billy's running a tournament today? I wonder.
Robert's doing all the living and all that good stuff while Billy is doing the actual tournament part.
Okay. That's good. That's good. They got a good team. They got a good team. Carolyn says, right. Interesting, Josh. I know Dexter wants Japan, China vicinity, so there's full counter must be coming together. That'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. She also says, firming up TV production is key, and you're the key man. You're the key man, Josh. Ah, the
The
key man.
gatekeeper or the keymaster?
They both work. They both work. Kayla says that's a big deal. I agree. I agree. Oh, you got the old, what do you got? The C4? Ah, green apple. Is that a green apple?
Oh, you noticed my Jolly Rancher green apple?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
you
That's nice.
be nice, man. C4, just know that we would really enjoy your sponsorship by you.
That is true. That is
But
true.
whatever flavor Big Nick likes.
Yeah, what's this? I think the rainbow, that like rainbow,
Woo.
cosmic rainbow, whatever the hell it's called. Yep, that's a nice, it wakes you up in the morning, you know?
Holy shit!
It's like
Woo!
if someone, taped a green apple to their fist, and then they
Fucking
punched you.
A, dude. Like no shit, but in the greatest way possible. Woo!
That is true. That is true. Ah, we got Est. What's up, man? He says, long time no see. What's going on, Est?
Carolyn, I'm sorry. Hey, Carolyn, that's Benji Mack. So there's those two pictures that I said, two legends. You're correct, and the one was Adam Silver, but the other one was Benji Mack. That's Benji. You don't know Benji?
Uh,
Good dude.
I've seen his videos. I just don't know if I've ever seen himself. I've always seen it. Like I've seen his YouTube, the Benji Mac YouTube, but it's always him of filming someone else. Well, maybe I've seen him. Maybe I've seen him.
It's a rarity. Sometimes you'll see him during after pulls when he's actually pulling. That's like the only time you see him because you got to understand that he's the guy behind his camera as well.
Yeah.
Well, good dude. I believe when we talked, he's from California. Um, he's just super nice in general. I'd never met him before. As soon as he saw me, he was like, "Yo, Josh." He hit me up. said what's up. I was like, I like it. He's a good dude.
Ah, that's what's up. Carolyn says Benji looks freaking European. You were trying to trick us, Josh. Trying to pull a fast one, huh? And then she says we need tags and names. I only know Josh in t-shirts and in garages. Benji is an awesome dude. Yeah, we'll get some one of those stickers that says, my name is, and everyone write their name on it. Oh, but S says, Josh, where you at?
Ah, I am in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, for East First West 24. Now, if you buy the pay per view, make sure you use somebody's code. Okay. I believe Lucky has a code.
Yeah,
So if anybody's in here and knows Lucky's code, could you please drop it in the chat for everybody to spread, if you don't mind, please. But yeah, I'm here for East First West 24, brother.
it's gonna be sweet. Oh, S says he already bought it. That's sweet. Oh, but Carolyn's got a good question. She says, Josh, what's the most fun thing so far?
Hey, Carolyn, that I'm having a blast, but the weekend's nowhere even close to being over yet. Because I'm staying an extra day and I'm going to the Monster Factory as well.
Oh, good, good.
Ah,
Good. Yeah, that's nice. Especially if you're driving, 40 plus hours. You might as well stay that extra day, you know. That's awesome. That is awesome.
yeah, buddy.
So that's even more of
This,
a reason. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you head over to Josh's channel at Camera Guy 98. Gonna get the inside look at the Monster Factory.
I got 4 subs, I believe. I'm up to 109. Actually, what did it say? You might be able to. Maybe you can't see it yet.
I can go to
You,
YouTube.
you should be able to somehow see it.
Yeah, I'll go to YouTube. I'll
Right when I went to bed, it was 119. I think I got like 3 or 4 followers from this trip so far.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. I mean, we gotta get more. We gotta get more because we can't have people missing all the cool stuff. We can't have people missing all the cool shots. So let's see. Right now, your YouTube says 119, but it could be, what I mean, it could be, takes time to update, kind of thing. But on what I see 119.
That's good. That's good.
I think we could hit 250 by the end of this weekend. I think if we get you up to 250 by the end of this weekend.
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. I really,
No, I
really
think
hope so.
I mean, all it takes is one video, and then bam, you get a whole bunch of people. But I think so, man. I think so.
Right now, I'm trying to focus on the shorts because they're at the moment, since there's so much going on, that's what I could, that's what I can get run and gun, get real quick, couple 20-second snippets. How you feeling? I'm feeling great. Yeah, you ready to smash? I'm ready to smash. All right, brother. Click. You know what I mean? Nothing much.
No, but it gets the job done, draws people in.
Yeah, them shorts are what get pushed hardcore. Like my videos that post, I may get 50 views, maybe 100 views, but those shorts, they hit thousands.
Yeah. Those dang what do they call the TikTok brain? Those dang TikTok brains. But don't worry, we'll take an advantage of it. Gotta take the good with the bad.
They're lucky I forget a lot and I have a spark plug memory.
Yep. But when that spark comes, they better watch out. Oh man. So let's see. Let's see. S says, you the new cameraman. for their side or just to watch and fun. Ah, so S wasn't here. He wants to know, are you the cameraman? Are you there for fun?
Well, I got invited, so therefore it was fun for me. I come down, I got an athlete pass, so it's complete all access, 100%. Um, just like the athletes, get to go and do wherever I want. But their main camera guy, I believe his name is Aaron, really nice gentleman. Um, somebody isn't there, so Aaron has to step up into a higher role in that production. And I believe it's graphics and stuff because Aaron, I would say, is like the fucking Rain Man. He's fucking smart as shit, and he's just a really cool dude, especially when you start talking cameras. But anyway, yeah, he stepped up, so they need somebody to run his gimbal setup. And since the production crew itself, when they go from place to place, they pull from productions that are in the area, to help fill in for the events. So they run it, but they pull a production team in. Well, they've never done arm wrestling. Eh, the camera people here, they've never done arm wrestling, and they're freaking out, going, "These guys don't know the shots." And then they just brought up my name, and next thing you know, after we got to talking, they were like, "Oh yeah, you can run errands. We'll." And then I started talking, and then they found out that I was nerding out because when I custom make something or I put something together, and then I'll get the proper links for wires. I'll cut everything, solder everything, and make everything really custom, really nerd out. Well, that hit with two of their big dudes, and I met them for lunch, and we just talked, and so yeah, I'm gonna jump in to be the camera guy for Aaron. Now remember, y'all, I ain't Aaron. This is a Sony rig. I never used Sony before. So cut me a break. I'll get it.
I'm excited. I am excited. Kalen says, that's it, Josh. You're super calm and chill and taking it all in. That's what's up. That's true. She also says, don't step out of the hotel room without going live, Josh, even for time lapse in due course. Yeah, you got to set those lives up.
I'm trying to figure out what would be a good live. You know what I mean? I don't want to just throw out crappy lives. Saying you guys wouldn't. I'm not saying you guys wouldn't support me and jump on and talk and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I want to bring you guys legit live content that's actually worth watching. So I don't want to, you know, spoil the lives with it's just me talking and you randomly see somebody in the hallway walking.
I maybe I'm wrong. I think that might be cool. Like that, like you just talking, and the fact that anybody could show up. You could be walking, and next thing you know, Levon walks by. Hey, Levon, you got a second?
Speaking
That
of
could be
that,
cool. Yeah,
that's what
that could be
happened
cool.
yesterday. I'm sitting there fucking with my phone. I look up and I just go, fucking Levon. And then not only is Levon there, you got his his buddy. Fuck, I can't believe I forgot his name. Please tell me.
Arachney.
Thank
Arachney.
you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but like I met everybody. Like I met Giannis, Tom Holland. Um, bro, I thought Giannis was huge. He's a big 176. So like Giannis is going up against. Wait, who's Giannis going up? Is he going up against Justin Bishop, the
Greg,
Bama Bull?
Greg Toulier.
Greg Toulier. Okay, who's Justin Bishop fighting?
Give me 1 second. I think I have I actually have it. the matches somewhere. I want to say it's Ryan Bellinger. I want to say, but let me check.
Ryan Bellinger? That dude's a fucking animal. Isn't that like a totally different weight class? Bama Bulls,
Um,
Justin, he's 176. He owns that fucking class.
okay, no, you're right. You're right. So he's Bama Bull is bullying Daniel Ustinov.
Okay. Okay. So,
And yeah, number 6 ranked versus number 7th. Justin is 6th. Daniel is 7th. That's interesting.
bro,
That's gonna be interesting.
that's going to be a fucking match. I'm telling you. Well, the entire card is amazing. Let's just get that off the table right now. The entire fucking card is amazing. All these matches are going to be excellent. Um, I mean, you got Jerry, Big Daddy Jerry Cataret,
Left.
pulling fucking left. A super match left. What? What? If you guys
Yeah.
miss this, don't come asking for behind the scenes footage. I'll switch everything to private and then give it all to I'll give it all to him, and then he can have it all for his stuff. And then
For the members.
Nick, unless you buy a member, you ain't seeing it. Me, I'll
Yep.
be tempted to throw it out there, and I'll have to just from my phone post it right the next fucking. I think that'd be funny. Nick could just be sitting there, and he's like, "Where'd I get all these? What the?" Clicks on it. Josh, did you upload a video to my YouTube? I did. I
Oh
did.
man, that's funny. I just imagine the intro of that video. Just it starts off black and then just goes to your face and it says "surprise," and then the video starts. Yeah,
I have taken over Nick's channel.
there we go. Yeah,
And then I morph into a turtle and it rolls into the film.
it rolls out. Oh man, for some reason I imagine if you were a turtle, you'd probably have instead of rolling out, there'd be a firework strapped to the top of the shell, and it's instead of
Yes.
rolling out, a little match. See you later.
That's right, baby.
That's
This
how
is
the
one of them
that's how
slick fast turtles.
that is true. That's how the turtle beat the hare. Most people don't know it, but
Yep. He
that's what
strapped that
happened.
Acme rocket right to his ass.
If it works, it works.
I'm down,
Oh,
baby. I'm down.
but we got Lucky. What's going on, Lucky? Lucky's code is Lucky. So
There
I
you
could have
go,
sworn it was
y'all.
Lucky.
Make sure
Easy to
you
remember.
guys use that code LUCKY uh for your East vs West 24. Absolutely. Was it dropped? Lucky, did you drop it in the chat? Please do us a
So
favor and drop it in the chat, please, if you didn't.
yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
And it looks like Lucky said that match was canceled, and it's Tom Holland versus the Bama Bull. Bro, I knew it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tom Holland is also a massive 176, but this is East versus West. They may be using the catch weight of 187. I don't know. That's the weight I want to fuck with. 187. Murder.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what the weight is because on the old flyer Justin versus Daniel is at 170, right arm at 170. So I wonder.
170. Tom Holland's a thin dude, but I don't know. I can't wait. I want to pull these guys. I just want to feel the pressure.
Yeah, I bet you'd like pulling with Tom. I bet the way he pulls, I bet you'd like pulling with him. You know what I mean?
Oh, a hook. Tom
Yeah,
loves a hook,
yep,
but his forearm's about probably twice the length of mine.
yep. At least.
But
Then you got
it ain't gonna it ain't gonna matter when we're locked right here, and I'm digging that motherfucker in your wrist.
bone to bone.
That's what
Make sure you have the meta glasses on. Make sure you have the glasses on for that. That'll be good. That'll be good.
That way, when the light's on, I can blind them with a little light. Look in there.
When you pin them, you could be like, you should have ate your beans. You should have had your beans
Yes,
today.
this one's for Woody.
Yeah.
Beans.
Oh man, that'd be good. That would be good.
Oh yeah, I'm not playing around, baby. I'm after pulling a bunch of them guys. I want to feel what they feel like. My only problem is I'm already pissing orange. It's like no
Oh
time to drink. I refuse to grab a hand if I'm not hydrated because that's the first place it's gonna go. No
yeah,
thanks.
we gotta get you like one of those like those runners that have those water bottle holders. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta get you like one of those things, like a
A
water
camelback.
bottle. Yeah, that'll work.
Camelback.
Oh, that'll probably even better. You don't even need hands. Just let's tube.
Well, you know how I got that pack that I always wear, my little
Yeah,
camera guy pack. Well, they got ones that size in a camelback to where I can still hold all my shit
get a little,
and
get a
and
gallon
have.
or two or something.
Well, I believe it's like 300 milliliters, so it's like three canteens worth or something like that. 360, or is it 300 milliliters? I think a canteen, so like 900 milliliters. You can get up to a camelback with one. Oh, I see what you're doing. Maybe
Yeah,
you're right. 473 milliliters is only 16 ounces. What's a? I forget what a standard canteen is. I used to know because at one point they handed out camelbacks in the service, and they were three canteens worth. So
yeah, no
whatever
need.
that is, whatever that is, it's too early to be doing math.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I don't even like doing math when I'm fully awoken. Maybe Walmart or something like that will have a little. Maybe they have something there. Maybe there's a store that has a little something.
they do. They always have the Bobo ones. They really do. Um, Problem with that is my hotel is about 5 minutes from their hotel, and their hotel, that big hotel, has no parking lots. It's valet only or street parking.
That's
That's
that's fun.
horrible, bro.
Yeah, it sucks.
But you know what's
Valet.
nice about it? Those guys um, at the valet, I told them, I was like, look, guys, I'll be back here tomorrow and all through until like Sunday, coming back. Um, so there's literally a spot right under the entrance that they use that I get to keep for myself because the VW is a stick. They refuse to drive the stick, which was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
They put me there, and I gave him the keys, and he went,
Oh
"Oh
boy,
no." He's like, "Actually, can you park right there? It's right up front. Like, as soon as you
that's
walk out the
awesome.
door, just keep walking straight 10 more feet, and there's my car." And I was like, "You gonna drive it?" They're like, "No, it's a stick." I was like,
Can't drive a stick. That's great.
"Perfect."
Ah, so it's also theft protection, but also valet protection. The good old stick, the good old 6 speed.
What do they call that? A millennial anti
Anti-theft.
there you go, anti-theft device. Manual
Yep.
transmission.
Ah, joke's on them. I could drive a stick. Oh man, that's funny. Ah, but Lucky says, "Yay, Josh, way to make a name for yourself."
Thanks, Lucky.
Absolutely.
I wish you guys were here too, man. You could be getting fucking a ton of content. You know, like look at all the stuff I'm getting from Courtney. Take some of that, please. Take it and share it on your channel. Share it on your Facebook. You know what I mean? My apologies. I really should post all this Courtney content straight to your channel too. So if you don't mind, I'll start trying to do that. Is the Lucky Ones podcast? Um, did you follow my camera guy page? Make sure you do that, and I'll make sure that that camera guy page also followed the Lucky Ones podcast, so that way I can tag you in it. You know what I mean? And then you
On
can take
Facebook.
that content and share it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, some good stuff. Definitely got to get it out to the people because now is the time. Now is the time to do it.
Especially being the only ladies card, dude. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fire.
It definitely is.
And it was
We
nice.
all
I was
know.
like, man, I was like, I never ever get to pull a lady, or they never will even want to practice. I was like, the only lady that actually will arm wrestle with me is Sue Fisher. I love Sue Fisher, by the way. She's the best. Um, and I was talking to Matt. I was like, Matt, I was like, obviously we'll have to wait till after. I said, but I would like to feel the power, of Courtney. He was like, well, obviously, yeah. He said, but right now you can feel her left. And I was like, oh, fuck my left. Bro, you'll fucking whack some guys. Holy fuck.
I believe it. I definitely believe it. If she wants, she
I
can go
mean,
down to the bars, make a whole bunch of money, hustling people.
I was holding, but I could feel, I was like, holy shit. I was like, my God. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to feel you're right.
Yeah, they're they're not messing around up there with their training. It's definitely showing. We got a question from Est. He says, "What you think about Morozov versus Hermes?"
You
Very
know what?
interesting.
It's going to be good. And I can't wait to see them both. I did see Hermes a few times. He's no bigger than me, other than, thicker. I thought the cameraman makes everybody look like fucking giants. Hermes is
Yeah,
legit my size. I mean, obviously bigger
yeah,
because he's a super, and I'm under 200 fucking pounds. But he's my size,
that's
meaning
interesting.
height.
Yeah, they're doing the old WWE thing where they make the cameraman and the ref super small, make everyone else look bigger. That is
Hey,
funny.
Nick, stop giving away our secrets, buddy. Okay.
Yeah,
I let you in behind the scenes one time, and now you're giving away all the secrets. Come on,
that's
you don't tell me nothing.
I think that's I think that's your mistake. I think you should have told me. Oh man, that's right. We'll learn. We're learning. We're learning. But I got Hermes winning that match. I think Hermes is gonna win. I think it's gonna be
Hundred
interesting,
percent agreed. Same. Ditto.
but we'll find out
Hermes got
tomorrow.
fucking nasty flop, bro. I love watching him flop.
Yeah, the flops are very entertaining.
You know what? Also is going to be a great match and a free prelim match. Auden Larrett, Jeremy Parker.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
going to be a banger. I want to know from everybody in the chat right now. Let us know in the chat. Who do you think is going to win that match? The pin count, meaning wins and losses, and who's going to come out on top? That's what I want to know. Let us know down in the chat. Phil,
Yeah, let us know.
I got to stop screaming. I'm going to remember I'm in a hotel.
And it's whatever 7 in the morning.
Yeah, what time is it here? Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh man.
Remember, I'm an hour behind you, big dog.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Uh, we're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the game. Let's see. Phil says what shocked me about Hermes was the size of his head. So he's got a big
Yes.
head.
Quality, my friend, quality.
Quality. Lucky says the only match I care about is Courtney and Nana. The match is gonna be
Well,
awesome.
just for you, I'll make sure I'm on stage pointing a camera at that match.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
And if
Make
you
sure
see a
the
little light in my glasses, ignore it. It's none of your fucking business, and don't worry what's going on.
yep, that's a fashion light. It's one of those fashion
No,
lights.
you know what it is? It's a light to tell everybody that the camera that I'm holding is live.
Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. You heard it first. It's true. It's true.
Uh,
So let's see. Phil says Jeremy gets round one. If he keeps his wrist, round two, it's 3-0. If he loses his wrist, round two is gonna be 3-2 to someone. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it's gonna be 3-2 as well. I see it 3-2.
yeah, but if he gets his shoulder behind that, it's going to be like a little Jerry. I mean, not the Jerry flop, that push and twist, but he's going to do a traditional and whack. If he gets that shoulder behind it, I think he'll collapse Auden. I think he'll crash down on his rise.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah.
Like
I mean, I think
I wouldn't. Like me personally, I wouldn't. Not against Auden. Fuck no. Especially a press. I wouldn't because for one, I don't practice a press, and my right hand, if I even lose it slightly, I'm trying to fucking bail because it hurts so goddamn bad. Because I've trained it to be this or this, not this.
yeah.
Now my left, I have no idea. While I could sit there and block your pronation and hold it, and if I want to go sideways and I feel open up, and I can come back up and lose my wrist and come down. I don't know how or why, but I can do it on my left, not on my right.
That's all right. So you're saying if you ever have a match, it's got to be left. Is that what you're saying? It's got to be left
Oh
because of the
gosh.
press. You got another
No,
promotion.
I would say no because my right is just so far ahead of my left that my right doesn't need a press. It doesn't need a press. I'm just trying to get so strong in the pulling down with these three fingers that, I mean, for Christ's sake, after every practice, my pinky on my right is so swollen because when I cup in, I'm driving down so hard like this, trying to palm up pronation, that I'm fucking destroying my pinky knuckle here. It's putting so much pressure down on their wrist that it's fucking destroying my pinky. So it's finally not swollen anymore.
That's good. Hashtag swollen pinkies.
Yeah.
But speaking of swollen pinkies, Carolyn's got a question. She says, "Who is the nicest person so far, Josh? Who's the nicest person so far?"
Let's see. Cody Merritt, I would say, is number one so far. Um, Mr. Oliver doesn't count because he's just been so over the top nice to me, and so has Courtney. It's just I don't think you can really beat them out, so it wouldn't be a fair. So I'm just going to remove them from that, even though they would be the overall winner. I would say Cody Merritt. Cody Merritt is so down to earth. You know, I tried talking to Travis, but it's Travis. He likes to talk. He likes to hear himself talk a lot, a lot, a lot. I mean, crazy a lot.
All right, and that leads us to the next question. Who is the biggest talker? No, I'm kidding. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, Cody Merritt's cool. He's a cool guy, you know.
super cool, man. Just laid back. And I even asked him, and I was like, "How do you think?" And he went, "Well, what do you think?" And I was just like, "It's Jerry left." I was like, "I have no fucking clue." I was like, "The only person that I got any type of information off of," I was like, "is somebody who pulls with him." And Cody went, "Who is that?" And I went, "Well, do you know Big Nick Stone?" He went, "Oh yeah, I know Nick." I was like, "Well," I was like, That's the only information I got." And he went, "Well, what did Nick say?" And I just looked at him and I went, "If he trains it just a little bit, top 20 in the world." He went, "I think Nick's right." I was like, "Holy fuck, okay."
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean,
Jesus.
it's very interesting. I mean, we were
How do you
talking a little bit.
not how do you not use that if there's, elites out there already saying, "Bro, you're top 20 left. Put it in the game. You'll get more matches."
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting situation, you know. Usually when I ask Jerry, he says left is for driving. You know, that's his driving arm.
Well,
But
you can drive it sideways.
very true, very true.
Come on,
He'll
Nick,
be
get
doing.
him. Get him. I know
We'll
you're
get him.
quick-witted. Get him. It's Jerry.
We'll get him. We'll get him. The
You'll
big
get him trying
old
to make
ginger.
fun, and then you'll nail him, and he'll be like, and you'll just be like,
That's the
"Ginger."
way. Oh
Keep your elbow on
man.
the pad, Nick.
Yeah, keep your elbow on there. You know, he's pushing. He's
He's
pushing.
like, "I am. You're pushing me."
Yeah, don't. I tried telling him not to do that, but he didn't listen.
He never listened. Those spoiled elites.
Yeah,
Nick's
but
the only one not spoiled.
yeah, but give it time. Give it time. It'll change. That is funny. Oh
Uh,
man. Let's see. Kalen says, "Yeah, me, Oliver, and Courtney are homies, so don't count." Yeah, it's not a fair. It's not a fair game if you got the homies in there. Let's
Ain't no
see.
fun if the homies can't have none.
That is true. That's a good, nice little ring to it right there.
Can we get
Phil
rid of
said,
them?
"Who?
You know what? I'm just gonna hide the user. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything, but that's all right.
Fuck them.
I'm sure it was a good one. I hope whatever they're doing now, I hope they're doing good." But speaking of doing good, Phil says, "Can't get a word in with Travis." You might be able, you could say hello, probably. You probably get hello in. No,
Yeah.
you get what? Yeah. Oh, man. Phil says, Devin should have now arrived. Yeah, maybe Devin and
Yeah, he's
Lorette
coming
too.
today, I believe. Oh, we got some news about him. Did Mr. Oliver hit you up and let you know? I'm not going to say it on here because nobody knows about it. So I'll let you know after. Maybe, probably, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I got a message. I didn't check Facebook. Maybe, but yeah, I didn't see anything.
I'll let you know.
All right.
But it's pretty fucking cool.
That's sweet. That is sweet. I'm excited.
Yeah, they got a lot of things going on too between Mr. Oliver, Mac, and Matthias. Oh man, bro, they're making moves. They're fucking making moves, brother.
That's awesome.
Like, we got to get up there too. We got to get up there. I'm still thinking about, you know, driving up there next weekend because they got a what the hell is that? I keep wanting to say a B&B, Airbnb. So they got an Airbnb, and I was just like, is there at least an extra like couch or something that I can fucking sleep on? Something. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Is it so they're having a big practice? Is that what they're doing?
No, this is an actual. I believe it's a legit like one of like provincials or something like that up in Canada. Like it's
Okay.
big. That's what I'm saying. Like you got time, you can think about it.
But he said it's this coming weekend.
It is this upcoming weekend. the
Okay.
following weekend,
I
obviously.
mean, it's definitely, I mean, I'm sure it's shorter drive than 18 hours. It's like
Well, for
8 or something like
me,
that.
it is 8 for me, and I can do that no problem. Now,
Yeah.
not that I want to, but, you know.
It's definitely doable. It's definitely doable.
Speaking of going up to Canada, just to let you know, they won't let Travis in Canada.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Either he
Because when you
said
bring your
something.
passport when you bring your passport and they run it through their system, it'll pop up, and if it says criminal history, they can either click on it or not click on it. It just depends on the day they're having. And I guess they clicked on his, and yeah, they were like, yeah, that whatever misdemeanor or whatever in the US, it's a lot higher here. You ain't coming in.
Interesting.
You're welcome, Travis. You shouldn't have told me. Maybe you should have let me talk.
Oh man. Good
Nipple
old.
let me talk.
Yeah. Sometimes it depends on the mood. Oh man, that's
Whatever.
funny. That is funny. Ah, but speaking of that, Carolyn says, Cody, wow, what a sweet man. Yeah, he'll let you talk. He'll talk with you. Have a nice conversation. But
He's really laid back.
I don't think he likes the cop jokes. At least he didn't find my cop joke funny.
Was he a cop?
Yeah, that's why he didn't find it
Really?
funny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so next time you see him, play that song. What's that song? Fuck the
Bad
police.
boys, bad boys.
That one too. That one too.
Yo,
Uh,
when he comes out, do you think I should get the production team? I should be like, yo, when he comes out, can you play the bad boy song? He's a cop.
that would be funny. That would be really funny.
If that happens, I'm gonna say something. I know they ain't gonna do it, but if they do, came from me.
Yeah, we'll share the credit. We'll share the credit. But I tell you what, it'll all be worth it for that laugh. Those laughs are going to be good. But it's only going to be funny if you know he's a cop. If you don't know he's a cop, it's not going to be as
Walkout
funny.
song requested by Big Nick Stone. Cody'd be like,
That dang cop joke. He probably remembers. He's like that stupid, stupid fucking joke. Oh man, that's funny.
uh, oh.
That is funny.
So let's see. Lars Robakin is in the house, and my God, does he look swollen? He's thick. You've got him in the house, and and Dilly, big boy Dilly showed up.
Wallace Dilly.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah, he's a big
fuck,
dude.
he's looking like a fucking unit, a unit. Holy shit!
That's awesome. That's awesome right there.
I'm guessing he's coming for that spot for tomorrow. That's
Yep.
the only thing
Or
I could
today.
think of. Well, no,
Yeah.
he's going to pull in the tournament to get in tomorrow, I believe.
Okay. Yep. I see. I see.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, you're right.
Like
Yeah. So
I'm a part of this and I don't know shit. Just give me a camera.
yeah, that's all. That's all. Point and shoot. Point and shoot. But yeah,
Hey,
you're right
don't
about
dumb
that.
down my job.
I didn't dumb it down. I don't think.
Point and shoot.
It's not
Twisties,
wrong.
touchies, clickies. Come on.
And removing the lens cap. Don't forget that. Most important right there. That's rule number one.
I'll be there like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'll be like,
Yeah, why is it so fucking
sorry,
dark in here? Oh
this
man, that
lens
is funny.
sucks. What's the f-stop on
Um,
this lens? 32?
yeah, what
Take
is
the
this?
lens cap off. Oh.
Oh man, that is funny. Looks like we got a new friend Judge Dredd says, howdy, howdy yoke. What's up, man? Oh, and a
What's going
super
on,
chat
Judge?
from Phil. Thank you very much, Phil. $1.49. Thank you very much for the mustache. Oh, and another super chat from Phil. $2. Thank you very much. Says, go get him, Josh. Tell Benji, take early return flight.
Oh, no, 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 no. See, Phil, you're a bad influence. You're trying to start trouble. You English. You being eating English.
It's those
Evil.
beans, man.
The beans for breakfast. I guess it makes you evil.
I
Oh,
mean, it
Phil.
would piss me off.
Phil probably knows the because since everybody with an English accent knows everybody from England,
Yep.
Phil probably knows there's a gentleman here who does arm wars. He started talking in a real British accent. I believe you may know him. I don't remember his name, but he's a nice dude. He was the one taking the singles where he's just behind his FX and you have the one person sitting there and he's asking questions and like with Courtney, hey, what do- James Statham? That may be his name. It's not Neil Pickup. Neil Pickup's the one who talks. This guy is a production gentleman. Okay, so you know him. His name is James. There you go. See, I told you. Every English person knows English person.
Yep.
I bet you
It's a
even
rule out
Carolyn
there.
knew who it was, but she was just like, "Nope, I'm American now."
Yep. Hey, I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. Welcome, Carolyn, with open arms.
Welcome to the freedom.
That's right. Ah!
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Oh man. Oh, we got another friend. Bajo. He says, hello guys. I'm Bajo. What's up, man?
What's going on, Bajo? How you doing? Hey, Nick, why don't you ask him our favorite question?
Oh, thank you very much for bringing that up. I think I've been missing some today. So Bajo, our favorite question to ask new people is, who is your favorite arm wrestler and why? Or maybe you're so new, this is your first time hearing arm wrestling is an actual sport, so maybe you got some questions. So let's see. Galen says, Phil Wright, Josh got the Jersey vibe in the lobby. Want to get on the table with anyone after hours? Good footage. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Bill says, why Gennady can't travel far either? I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe he's afraid of planes. Maybe he's a. That's the only thing I can think
Well,
of.
he's a
Maybe he's in
hothead.
trouble.
He is a hothead. So
Yeah, maybe.
maybe he has a hot past. Because it's true. Like sometimes you got to pass. They're just like you can't come in here. They don't arrest you. They're just like you can't come in here. You need to get back on a plane and go back.
Need to go back. Yeah. You can go back home. You could try another spot, but you can't stay here. I think that's what they said.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Carolyn says, Josh, talk to Lars about Big Z. Used to share a room and train with him back in the day. Big Z is a strong man. He's actually some people could say he's in debate for best strongman of all time. I would say, but yeah,
Big Z is a good dude. I've never got to meet him yet. I kind of want to meet those guys from the Giants live. Big Z. Um, what is the gentleman's name who's the MC for those? Another English fellow, really nice. All the world's strongest man. He MCs them. Really
oh,
nice gentleman. Phil, help
um,
us out. But what's that gentleman's name?
I know who you're talking about. I just don't know his name. I think he might be the pres. He might be. I think he's also part like of the business side of the strongman, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. But Phil, let us know. He's got the accent. You should know him.
We can't ask Carolyn because she's American. But if you
Yep,
do know, you're more than welcome to let us know, Carolyn.
that is true. That is true.
Is this
Well,
another one
we got a
held?
question from Bajo. It says, "What do you think about Sam Sulik? He is really that strong." So Sam Sulik, you know who Sam Sulik is?
Me? I do not. I do not. I'm.
Yeah,
Who is he
Bajo.
pulling? Is he pulling somebody?
I'm not sure. Is he an arm wrestler, Bajo? Let us know, Bajo, because I'm not familiar with that guy.
Any other mods in the chat? You want to look that up and let us know who Sam Sulik is and where he's from?
Yeah, I wonder. So Phil says glasses, top hat. I was helping James at the recent Arm Wars. Ah, that's what's up. I must be a little behind in the comments.
That's all right. We'll get to him.
We
We're having
definitely
fun.
will. I agree. It definitely has been a fun one. I hope you guys watching having fun too.
That
Carolyn
name
says
sounds familiar, though. Sam Sulik. Sam Sulik. Sam Sulik.
it does sound familiar. I must have heard it before, but I can't put a face to it for some reason. But Carolyn says East Coast, Beast Coast at East versus West. Now Baxter's going to be so happy. He has you, Josh. They need you bad all this time. That is true. They did need him. That is the missing piece to that production going smooth. So I'm glad they figured
Thank
it
you,
out.
Carolyn. Thank you. But Robert Baxter still doesn't even know who I am. Robert Baxter's not a part of the production. He's not even he doesn't even oversee that. Dexter Tan does.
I think he does. I think he's just playing cool. He's playing it cool,
Oh, he's trying to make like so he doesn't fangirl. I get it. I get
Yeah,
it. I get it.
that's smart,
I should let him know every once in a while. I'll get some Five Guys burgers and fries, but no bun.
Yep. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it right there. Maybe they have some secret, how some restaurants have like a secret menu where if you ask them, they'll make like a 10 patty burger. That'd be nice. 10 patties and some cheese. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding, Carolyn. I'll have to get a bunch of these from the desk. Use that as a uh, as a get in. Because I told them guys, I was like, can I get a pass or something? I was like, because I walk up to some of these guys and they're like, hey, shake my hand, and then they go, who are you? And I'm like, nobody. Can I get an interview, please?
Oh man.
Adam Warzinski. That's what happened.
With Adam,
Shook my
oh
hand and
Adam was
he was like, who are you? He's just like, oh, nobody. I'm
I'm the guy
nobody.
that's gonna be interviewing you. So get ready. Oh
They
man.
should have said that. The guy who's going to be interviewing you, get your shit together. Go.
Yeah. Oh man. That is funny. That is funny.
When I told that to them, they were like, well, get a press pass. I was like, they're not even handing out passes yet. So
But looks like we got a question from Phil. It says, Josh, did you say hello to Roxy at the strip joint like I asked? Special treatment, right?
yeah,
I don't think
she said she still didn't get rid of that rash you gave her, but she's trying.
she's trying. Oh man.
Penicillin for some reason just ain't working.
Oh man. Well, wherever Roxy is, I hope she's doing good. I hope she's doing good. Oh man, that is funny.
She's eating bean curds right now.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of Phil.
she's working hard to build up that $1,100 money to get him over here, but she couldn't do it this time.
Tack another 400 pounds onto that.
Uh,
Phil, what the fuck did you think it was gonna still be $1,100? It's literally the day before your flight. You think you're gonna get away with something under $1,500? Goofy.
the goofiness. We got an answer on Sam Sulik. Carolyn says Sam Sulik, training dude, YouTuber. Phil says Sam Sulik, born February 7th, 2002, is a prominent American professional bodybuilder and online fitness influencer. He's best known for his rapid rise to fame in 2023, where he built a massive following.
Got it. I know exactly who they're talking about now. It just popped in my head. He's a real dark ginger. His hair is like real dark red. Not like bright red like this, but like the dark, almost brown. Sam Sulik. Yes, he is a bodybuilder.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Maybe one day he'll like to arm wrestle, if he ever wants to, you know, compete in a sport where,
Yeah,
let's see,
Sam,
how do
come
I
on
say
over.
this? Yeah, come
Give the
on over.
cameraman a handshake.
You don't have to rely on the judges. Yeah, shake the cameraman's hand. He'll get the good angle for you. Good shots.
Yeah, I'll hold the camera with my left while I'm pinning you with my right.
That'll be good. That'll be good. And then you got to make him wear the meta glasses so you can get his point of view.
Put these glasses on. I need your point of view. Your losing point of view.
Put these safety glasses on so you don't poke your eye out. Oh man, that's funny.
Phil, you're fucking wild, dude. I'm not fucking showing that. You weirdo.
Let's see. I can only imagine. I'm not down there yet, but I'm working on it.
It was
Let's see.
hidden. I didn't unhide it. You
Oh,
can
here we
see
go.
it.
Ah, so that's why he likes beans so much. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Oh man. But Bajo says, "What do you think about David Goggins guy?" I know he's a great runner. I know that. Definitely don't want to challenge him to a race. That's for sure.
What is he, like a sprinting athlete or something? Long distance runner?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was. I want to say he was a Navy SEAL, if I'm not mistaken. But he
Oh,
does all those. After he got out, he does all those those desert runs, like where they're running like 100 miles through the desert. So he does all those like 100-mile runs and stuff like that, and he does like crazy stuff where he'll like run, like he won't sleep, he'll just run, the whole entire 2 or 3 days or whatever.
I mean,
So
is he being chased?
that's he convinces himself. He goes, "They're gonna get me. They're gonna get."
Well,
I don't know what it is, but they're gonna get me. But I feel
ugh,
you. I feel you.
fuck that, dude. I ain't dying
Yeah,
tired. I'm gonna die on my shield, not tired.
not that is funny. I just imagine, a shield, and then like you laying on it with a pillow and a blanket, but on the shield, nice and comfy.
Like that Burt Reynolds pose where he's on the bearskin rug.
Oh yeah, something like that. That is funny. Oh man,
I mean, I do got the
that's your
stash.
that's your next T-shirt design. That's funny. That is funny.
Yo, maybe I'll get an AI to make that for me.
Knowing,
Phil,
I bet
Phil,
Phil's already
do
on
that
it.
right now.
He's
Phil,
already
do
on it.
that right now.
He's already
I
started.
know
I
you
bet.
got pictures of me. Tell your AI to do whatever and put my face on that pose, that Burt Reynolds pose where he was laying. Oh God, excuse me. C4. Huh! where he's laying naked on the bearskin rug, but covered up, and he's do that. Need to see that.
That would be funny. That would be funny. But Phil says, I was hoping for the best, Josh. I had a damn flood at the emergency cleanup. The flights jumped. Sorry again. Please don't file for divorce.
Motherfucker, I got to file for bankruptcy. I came on this fucking trip because you said you were going and you were going to take care of the room. Son of a bitch. I see what you did. You pulled a fast one on me. You're like, I just need to get him there to get the people to see him. I see what you did.
Yeah, he's holding up. I just imagine Phil holding up the Uno reversal card. Uno reversal. Gotcha. Oh man.
Or like the gun where you pull the trigger and the flag that comes out that says bang, it says gotcha, bitch.
That's a good one. I've wanted to get one of those things forever. One of those guns that say bang.
We should get like look on Amazon. If you find one, send me the link.
Yeah, it'd be sweet. Oh, a little bleep, but we're back. We're back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Little bleep, but we're back. Oh, Phil says he's finally apologizing to everyone that had to read his messages. He says, "Sorry, chat," with a little funny face. That's all right. We got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. That's how we roll.
Don't worry, Phil. The majority of your shit gets blocked or held for review. So we at least get to see it and then choose whether we want to put it out there for the people to see.
Yep. Lots of inside jokes. And they're good ones. There's some good ones.
That's funny.
Let's see. Carolyn says, Phil, now you missed this. It will be better at Turtle Man 154, 5-man round robin, sit down class. You would feature against Brian with a Y, Brian with an I, Dustin, and Dr. David Stone. Could be. We could have that 5-way round robin, the 154s.
Holy smokes. That's a great idea. Maybe if we can get them all together at the Turtle Man 3/Connecticut States, but on Sunday, obviously. Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day.
That would be a fucking banger.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I mean, why not do a king of the table? If anybody's, we can sign everybody up. Hey, would you guys like to do a king of the table? We'll set one up right now. I know everybody's practicing. Everybody's warmed up. Who thinks they can be king of the table?
That's awesome. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
But they got to sign the waivers twice.
Yeah. They got to sign the waivers twice.
Bro, see, maybe 3 times. This is how you know it was a good idea. Nick's going to write that shit down.
Yeah, we're not messing around. We're not messing around. We don't mess around here.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Carolyn says make it a sit-downs 154 round robin. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting if that's the case. My money's on Dustin.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll take that right away from him. Because this won't be me.
154.
This
you got to make 154.
Oh, fuck.
So until that
I identify as 154.
That usually works in most tournaments, but I know the guy doing weigh-ins, and he's a little strict. But you could try. You could try. There's no harm on trying.
Shit, I forgot about that 154.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna fuck these guys up.
Hey, I can fucking smash all them little bastards. Oh wait, that's right. They're 154. I got almost 50 pounds on them.
Hey, that weight advantage. If you got it, might as well use it. But I think if we have a 5-man round robin, now maybe I'm biased, but I think it might be better to have 6-man or an even number, This way,
Yeah.
everyone arm wrestles everyone, and there's not one person like possibly getting a bye or something like that. But we could definitely find another person. But Carolyn says, Josh, did you get some playtime with the Sony rig? See how it handles?
I don't know if I could even afford that entire setup. That's
Uh,
that's one of Sony's baddest fucking cameras out there, dude. And it's on one of them really expensive DJI gimbals. But
but
give it a go. Let's see how
give it
I
a
like
go.
it.
That's what's
I'm
up.
a
That's what's
Canon
up.
guy. Let's see if you can switch me to Sony.
The Sony,
It won't be that won't be great for my wallet, but
huh? That's right. Maybe you could probably what's it called? Pay a criminal, to steal it. This way, if it goes missing, you could buy it off Craigslist for, it'll be on Craigslist the
oh
next day for
yeah,
some reason.
that's right, man.
Just thinking
The
out loud.
crackheads from Craigslist. That's right.
Yeah. You see
Here,
it
give
on
me
Craigslist.
$1,000 for this. Yeah, I know it's worth that, but you stole it, fucking asshole. I'll give you $50 for it. That's all I got.
I'll give you $2.
I'll be like, you don't take it, it's gonna go down to 40.
Take it or leave it. Yep. Oh man, that's funny.
Bro, we used to get such good deals from the crackheads. Growing up, because we'd always work in my buddy's garage, which was back to his alley. We'd always have the door open, working out or working on the cars. Crackheads would come down the alley. Hey, you guys, interested in some tools? We're
Some
like,
tools.
what do you got? Bring them by. $20. All I got is $5. Fine, perfect. I'll take it. See ya. Have a good day.
Yeah, they like the tools. They like the tools. They must have stock or something with those like DeWalt company. That's how they're getting. They must be sponsored. That's how they're getting all the stuff. They're probably sponsored.
Sponsored by different companies that they stole them
Yep.
from.
Yep. Mix match batteries and got people's initials on it. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. Let's see. Phil says, I got you, Josh. I'll send to Nick for tomorrow thumbnail. All right. We'll see if we could
Well,
use it. We'll see.
he won't use that for a thumbnail. Nick doesn't, he thinks it's funny, but he don't play that shit. Just send it to me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know,
It's
unless he wants to
mostly
see it, because I think it'll be funny as fuck. But
yeah, it could be funny. It could be it depends on it could go it's either gonna be funny or
that's
you
too
know
gay for me. That crossed the line next.
oh man. Yeah, it's all gonna come down to that editing thing. That's funny. The Last Emperor, what's going on? He says to Josh, do you know where they are showing the live tournament today?
uh, I believe they're going to be streaming it on the East versus West, I think. Or maybe is it going to be on the TAL channel? I don't know. I'll find out after. I mean, I guess that doesn't do you any good now. I'm using the phone that I would find out on. Crap.
I would think I mean let's see if I can find something on
I
their
would
website.
I would think it would be on East vs. West's YouTube, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
Oh,
that's why the gentleman from TAL. That's the only thing I could think of. If it's not the East vs. West, it's going to be Texas Arm Wrestling League, because the gentleman who owns or at least runs it is up here going to be running that tournament while Robert Kelly's doing the live. So maybe he's doing it on TAL.
yeah, I just checked on the East versus West website. It looks like their website is down, or I mean, it can't be my Wi-Fi because we're still doing the live. So it's got to be the website. It just says sorry, the browser cannot be played.
Can you check Texas Arm Wrestling League? Maybe their Facebook. Maybe they said something.
Oh, on Facebook. Yeah, I'll check Facebook.
Because guys, a lot of this information is already out there on Facebook. You just have to do a little digging. I'm not really good at this stuff because my brain is always so focused on camera, angle, angle of attack, path of least resistance. Where am I going to go? Like half these matches, I'm going to miss them because I'm going to be filming them. Because if I pay attention to the match, that fucking camera's going to end up fucking veering off. So, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be invited back.
That's good. I think you'll get invited back.
I
But I
hope
don't
so.
see anything on the Texas page about any lives or anything like that. So it's got to be East versus West. It's got to be on their page, I would assume.
Mm.
But Phil says he weighs 78 kilograms.
What's that in freedom units?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what's that in real weight? Maybe
Is that
150.
like 180 something? Is that 187?
I was about to say, yeah, that might be 187.
That's the weight I'd want to pull.
Yeah, that might be it. But Carolyn says to Josh and make it sit downs. 154, 5-man round robin. So she wants you to make 154. Oh, it's 171. Phil says it's 171.
Oof. I'd never be able to make that.
Yeah, me neither, I don't think. But we'll try. And let's see. I think I got the YouTube thing. So let's see. Oh, that's interesting. See, I'm like, what if I don't click on it? Carolyn's comment says nice $5 bag, but when I click on it, it says nice $5 king of the table. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea,
Oh,
Carolyn.
it did that funny thing to you again, huh?
Yeah. I was always wondering what that symbol was for. Every time I see that symbol, I now know what it's for. I don't know if that symbol pops up on yours, but it's like an A with something on top.
Bro, I'm all the way down. I haven't rolled my feet up, so I have no idea where we are in the chat. Like
Oh,
I know
okay.
Carolyn had a few questions like did you make it to she said Josh versus Tupper? Or did you already breeze past that one? Because
Oh, I'm
I'm
just
not
there
sure
right now.
Tupper's even in my weight class. But I'm
Uh,
sorry, I'd fly through Tupper. I'll fly through Tupper.
oh, so I got distracted by Phil's comment, and I said, Phil, I wouldn't do that if I were you. But that's your call. That's
Uh,
funny. Carolyn says Brian Johnson's got the killer grip. Yeah, he definitely is not laying down for nobody. And then Carolyn says, Phil, don't worry. I'm sure they will be generous with the weight. Not a turtle man. We're strict. Well,
there's no clothing allowance at the Turtle Man. It's you
for the
are what you
pros,
are.
we'll
Oh,
have
I'm
a.
sorry. Okay.
No, you're good, man. I appreciate that. You're definitely right about the pros. It's true classes, but novice to semi will probably do somewhere between 1 and 3, something like that. But for a pro class, true weight classes.
It definitely should never be 5 because I tried it myself weighing raw and then I put on my clothes that I wore. At most, it was ever 3 pounds. So
Yeah, I was
that's the
about to say
highest
two,
anybody
3.
should ever go at most. And that
Yeah,
depends. And that's long sleeves and long pants,
yeah.
not
Well,
shorts and short
yeah,
sleeves.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
because, you could have boots on. Boots themselves weigh a lot. So
Yeah, it's
come
interesting. I mean,
appropriately. Don't pull in boots.
Yeah, take them off if you weigh in because
That's exactly right.
pros,
Take them off if you
nope.
weigh in.
Yep. It's very interesting. Yeah, I've always this was the only sport I've ever been in that ever had a clothing allowance. I'd never even heard of clothing allowance until I got into arm wrestling, which I do. There definitely is pros, but I think it defeats, my opinion. I think it defeats the purpose of a weight class. You know.
Well, yeah, you're not pulling naked.
Yep. That's one of the rules too. You cannot pull naked at Turtle Man 3. It's a family friendly event.
Phil.
Phil, we got a guy with a golf cart, and we also just we hired a new security officer. He has a
Barba.
blow gun, with one of those, blow guns. You won't even hear it. If you do something wrong, you won't even know. You just wake up like 7 hours later, like, what the hell happened?
You're gonna be going goofy. You're gonna like,
Just like that, just like that. So make sure you land on something soft.
you're lucky there's grass under you.
That is true.
Uh, But hey, there's something that we'd like to do real quick. I see we have 12 likes. We've got about 6 viewers. If you haven't already, if you could do us a quick solid and smash that thumbs up, it doesn't cost you a thing. Greatly helps out the channel. It helps every comment. What it does is it helps push us in the algorithm a little bit more, and then we get more people to come in. The more people we get to come in, the more people know about arm wrestling. We can talk them into it. They can start seeing little videos. You drop the names Devin Larrett. You know what I mean? That'll suck them right in. So make sure you always smash that thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to Stone TV. Lots of bangers, kind of like this. I mean, we're in two different time zones right now. We're in two different time zones right now. So I'm at East vs. West 24. Big Nick's holding down the East Coast.
That is
So
true.
make sure you subscribe to Stone TV. You get bangers. One of us are going to be somewhere where the action is.
That is true. That is
And
absolutely true.
after you do all that, absolutely don't forget to become a member of Stone TV. There's lots of membership benefits. I mean, he's got handles, he's got gear, meaning shirts, stuff like that. He also sells programming, all that good stuff. So after you get all your programming, you get your handles, you know what I mean? You're all set. You won't miss a thing. You'll get to see lots of behind the scenes footage from Nick's membership. And then right after that, right on YouTube is a little bell icon. Click on that bad boy. It's going to be a drop down. Ignore everything other than where it says all. Click on the all. What you're doing there is you're submitting to YouTube that you want to be notified anytime Big Nick goes live like this. So, we can keep you informed and shenanigans. Obviously, shenanigans. The good shenanigans.
That is true.
Let's see. So, yeah, you get the lives. Whenever Nick drops a post to keep the people informed, like the Turtle Man 3/Connecticut States, keep you informed on, let's say, new rules or changes to keep everybody in the mix so there is no excuses when it comes time. All right. None of this, well, I didn't. The information is out there, y'all. Okay. And it's right here on Stone TV. Not to mention, there's a whole Facebook page.
That is
But
true.
anyway, after that, what was I going to say? What did I do? I did lives.
The
I
membership.
did drops. I did posts. Oh, and or drops of video to keep the people informed, like when he does videos for the big three sponsors for the Turtle Man Classic 3/Connecticut States. As a matter of fact, since we're right there, Nick, you want to give those three badass sponsors a great shout out?
Absolutely. That's a great idea. Thank you very much for bringing that up. So this year is the first year ever that we've had more than one main sponsor. We have three. So that being said, we have no more room on the back of the t-shirts. So our first sponsor was Eastern Economic Recycling. It's a scrapyard in Waterbury, Connecticut. It's a great scrapyard. It's the one I use. It's very clean. You don't have to worry about popping tires. The staff is very friendly, and they give you cash money right there. Um, our next sponsor was our teammate, Sailor, aka the Dark Horse. So if anyone needs professional drywall done, call up Sailor. She does a great job. It's a professional job, extremely fair price, and she can arm wrestle. So she comes over, can make your house look real nice, professional, and you can practice after. That's a win-win in my book. Also, too, our third platinum, our main sponsor is the Lebanon Country Fair themselves. So they're letting us use the space as well as they wanted that spot, the last spot in the shirt. So Lebanon Country Fair, thank you very much. So those are our main sponsors for Turtle Man 3. So I'm very thankful for them. They're helping out big time. So it's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome.
Absolutely. And also, again, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate the fact that you guys became main sponsors. What you're doing is you're help elevating the sport of arm wrestling and getting it out there. Because without you guys, we would still make it happen, but man, we wouldn't like it. We wouldn't like it. So we're glad you're a part of this pain train.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more fun. And we like fun. We like the fun.
We like the fun and the shenanigans, the good shenanigans.
The good shenanigans. But speaking of shenanigans, Phil says the English mustard has gone to my head today.
Yeah.
That's that's the risk you take when you eat too much. You gotta take the good with the bad.
That's fucking every day. It's the story of Phil's life.
Yep. The mustard. The mustard.
Beans and mustard.
Beans and mustard. That's the way to roll. Phil says, Josh, make sure you get to breakfast at the Athlete Hotel. Best way to interact. And Mr. Oliver, I think he disagrees. He says, Phil, don't give him that advice. He'll end up here ruining my breakfast.
Matt, I thought we were cool, man. I read that comment and I just, I breezed past it. I wasn't going to say anything, but, since Big Nick threw it out there that you're being mean.
Yeah, somebody threw it out there.
Courtney, elbow him, please.
Yeah.
If I try to, it'll go over his head, little guy.
You got to do a karate chop. You got to do a karate chop, straight down,
Judo chop.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, but let's see. Phil's trying to be positive. He says, exactly, Matt. Help you with your diet. Oh, well. So, oh, man, that's funny. We got Bird
by
Rock
the way, definitely. I'm sorry, real quick.
Go for
Before, just to know, Matt's pulling in the tournament, guys. So watch. Matt is pulling in that tournament.
Very sweet. Very sweet. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's what's
Courtney and I are going to make fun of him every time he loses. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, man.
Fucking meanie.
That's a good team. That's a good team right there. Bird Rock says, don't forget to smash that like button, people. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. And then Courtney says,
don't tell me what you do.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. But Courtney says, Nick, pretty sure I'm stealing Josh from you. He's a heck of a dude, LO. Well,
thanks,
unfortunately,
Courtney. Appreciate
there's a Josh signed a 40-year contract, so you're gonna have to wait until that contract expires. But about 39 years left, something like that.
Yeah, I didn't really start growing until I started coming on that STONEtv.
The old Stone TV. I knew right away. I'm like, I gotta get this guy to sign a contract. Don't read it though. Just sign it. It's one of those. It's an arm wrestling waiver. Remember that arm wrestling waiver you signed? You should have read it. You should have read it.
It wasn't even in fine print. I just never read it. It was right there.
Piece of paper. Yeah, I put it on all after.
I signed it. He filled it all in.
That's strategy. That's strategy. Oh man. Phil says, Courtney, good luck in your match and with Josh. Yeah, good luck with the match, but don't steal my camera guy because I don't know how to do the technology stuff.
You know what? You got to beat me right-handed. That's what you got to do.
That is true. That is true. I think that's the only loophole in the contract. That might be the only loophole. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's
Oh,
see.
they're both in separate rooms.
Ah,
He's in the sauna. He's in the room.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Uh,
The old sauna. That's sweet. That's sweet that the hotel has one. Phil
yeah, I'm
says, "Go
jealous.
get him, Maddie." Yeah. Hey, maybe you could join them. Maybe you could join them. Do the live sauna video.
That would have to
If the
be a
phone can
members
make it.
only.
Yep, that's a members only. That's a members only. I wonder how long the phone would make it in there before it overheats.
Not long.
So you better
I
get those
don't think
questions
very
out
long.
fast. That's all right.
Especially since it ain't a dry heat either.
Ah, we'll see. We'll see. Whatever phone you don't like, you like the
We're gonna
least, use that
sacrifice a
one.
phone just to see
Yep.
the iPhone 13. Catch
Yeah.
plays.
Oh man. Yep. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
Oh,
probably about time for us to hop off pretty soon. We'll hang out for a couple minutes, probably. If you guys got any final questions or any final jokes, we'll be hopping off in a few minutes. I gotta get to the lift. Plus, Josh has got to get those lives started. I'm sure all the arm wrestlers are starting to wake up now, or at least some of them.
yeah. Would you guys like me to maybe do a live with Courtney and Matt? Like a little Q&A? You can, she can talk about, how she came up in the sport, obviously to present, and what influences Matt had on that and whatnot. And then we can talk a little bit with Matt, see how he came up doing all that stuff to becoming an owner to Mac, a part owner with Mac and all that good stuff.
I think that's a great
So
idea.
I'll put it past him. If you guys are still listening, let me know. Consider this the ask. If not, that's okay because I know you guys are really busy. You know what I mean? So not that big of a deal.
But if it happens, I think it'll be sweet. I think that's a great idea. But we'll see. We'll see. We got some advice from Phil. Phil says, I recommend beans on toast for breakfast, Josh. Definitely do as many lives as possible with them legends. So I'm going to agree with half of that. I'm pretty sure you know which half I agree with. Definitely not the beans on toast, but it's lives. Do all them lives.
Yeah, can you imagine bread? The one thing I'm not allowed to have, and beans, extremely high FODMAP. Oof. I would be a ticking time bomb.
Yep, and I'm glad you're far enough away where there's a time difference.
Can you imagine? I'd hate to be those coolers up on stage tomorrow.
The funny thing is they'll be blaming each other. Dude, was that you? No, it was you.
Yep, yep. And I'll be over there like this.
Oh man, that is funny. That is funny.
It's like that meme that shows the guy on the train who let one loose, but he's going like this and looking across at his buddy, waiting to see the reaction. And he goes, and he looks over and you're over there like this.
Yep. That's the look. Oh man, that's funny.
Mm.
But Mr. Albert says if we can fit it in for sure. That's sweet. That's sweet. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh, well, I think that's about it for me. I have to use the facilities and get ready to go over to the other hotel.
All right. Any final words? Any final jokes? Words of wisdom? Any burns to our friends?
Nah, they do all the burning on me because they're mean. Said, but we appreciate you guys for coming. We appreciate you guys for commenting. It pushes us in the algorithm a little bit more, gets new people here. If we get new people here, we get more subscribers. You know what I mean? It brings more light to arm wrestling and future memberships as well and super chats. So keep it up, guys. We really do appreciate you coming on here. You know, even with the shenanigans, Phil always trying to ruin everything. Anyway, pardon me. But yeah, again, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, Nick, you got anything else for the people?
Yeah, I do. Before we go, if you haven't already, make sure you follow Josh's channel because he's there right now getting all the good shots behind the scenes. He's getting promotions. He's the main camera guy now on East versus West. So you can't beat that. Um,
Well, for tomorrow.
Tomorrow is all that matters. That's the only thing that matters, right? But
I
it's going
couldn't
to
have
be
said it
awesome.
better myself.
That is true. That is true.
With that big
But
ass elbow. Oh god damn. Oh,
that's an arm
woo.
wrestler's elbow right there. That's an arm
Oh.
wrestler's elbow.
Better
But
watch it fuck
all
off,
right.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil, he saw it. He's like he's second guessing his comments, but that's a lesson he's got to learn the hard way. But on that note, that's a perfect spot for us to hop off. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we will be seeing you very, very soon.